So the room that we're dealing with this week is right up there, the loft. And actually we're going to do both sides. We're going to do that loft and this loft up here. So let's see the room that we are talking about, and we'll tell you what type of ideas we came up with for sleeping quarters up there. To give you an idea of the dimensions, this room is 14 feet across by 8 feet deep. So yeah, let's check it out. That's not much space, so we're going to have to become real resourceful on this one. And I think we have some cool beds that are going to fit up in this area and really work out to our advantage. Keep in mind, when I show you how we're going to set up this side, we also do have the opposing side that has sleeping quarters in it as well. So we'll probably be duplicating that side. There's really not any reason that we have to have these queen size mattresses up here. We've just been using this as a storage area, and just one person sleeps up here. So let's see what we can do about cleaning up this area and giving us a little bit more room to survive. All right, folks, check out this bed setup for the mini cabin. If you remember, in the spot where we have no head clearance, this is actually two beds that are stacked on top of each other. So what we'll do is we'll take these, put these on the top of the loft, and then you can separate it. It's two separate beds with two separate mattresses. All right, and here's what they look like when they're separated. So you can see they're not really wide. We'll have enough room where we can leave a gap in between them and easily be able to fit these up inside the loft. So hopefully this helpful tip will help you guys out when you have mini cabins with limited headspace in your loft. Now the next option that we found for sleeping accommodations is going to be for the master bedroom. Not very big, is it? So that's it. We don't have much space in here, and actually it's kind of hard to even film this room because, you know, you're looking at this room is basically like I think it's like 9 by 10 or 10 by 10. And so, you know, where are we going to go ahead and put all of our belongings? There's really no room for a dresser drawer or anything. We'll check out what we're looking at. This is going to be my resolution to not having any room inside this bedroom, and I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to take you over and show you what this bed looks like. It's really cool. It's a queen size bed, so it shouldn't have any problem fitting within the bedroom. And then underneath it is a whole bunch of storage space to solve the problem of where are we going to put our dressers or our clothing or our extra things that we have. So it's great storage that's hidden underneath the bed. Check it out. If you notice, as I lift up the bed, there's plenty of storage underneath. So any of the clothes that you may keep in your closet or in your dresser drawer, you could easily store within the empty space underneath the bed. Hey folks, thank you for joining us this week on Carl's Off the Grid. I know this really wasn't like an outdoorsy video, but it does pertain to the cabin. And right now we tried filming today a video on a catch and cook, and it just didn't work out. We were out there pounding, and we just couldn't come up with any game for the video. So I thought, oh, it'd be a great idea to release some of that footage that we have concerning what are we going to do with the shed cabin as far as interior decorating goes. And that was a real struggle for us. We couldn't find any furniture that would really fit some of the tight spaces that we're in. Obviously, with the loft, where you're going to find miniature beds. And we tried RV stores. We looked at maybe just picking up RV mattresses and laying them down on the ground up there or the floor up there, but that just didn't seem to cut it. And I wanted to be elevated a little bit. I figured that way in the summertime, if you get some of the cool air that the cabin gets in it circulating underneath you, it might be a little bit easier for you to sleep up there. So we looked a little bit harder. And oddly enough, I'm not sponsored by this place, but it's the second time I'm going to mention them. You know, we went to IKEA, and they have a lot of furniture for people who are maybe in economy size apartments or things of that nature, maybe college students, and that's where we found the beds, and I was pretty excited about it. And then when we got to the master bedroom, you look, we're so limited on space in that bedroom. There's really no room to go ahead and put any dresser drawers or an armoire or anything like that in there. So we were fortunate enough to find that bed that would lift up. I know at first it looked like I struggled, but don't forget I'm still dealing with the Lyme disease, and today was kind of a bad day for me. But once I got that bed to start lifting up, I could easily take one hand and raise it the rest of the way. And there is so much storage space underneath there, it's incredible. So that'll compensate for the lack of space that we have. And I think it's a great resolution for any of you that might be in a tiny home or a small cabin or a shed cabin. You know, those are some good alternatives, and hopefully it helps benefit you guys. So that's what this channel is all about. It's about a community getting together and growing and helping each other out. If any of you have any ideas on any places where you can buy furniture that are for tight spaces like that, whether it be for an RV or for a shed cabin or whatever, feel free to leave that information in the comments section below. And we can all learn and grow together. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the subscribers, both new and old. You guys are awesome. That's what makes this channel keep going. And I just appreciate everything you guys do for me. So we'll catch you next time on Carl's Off the Grid.